Welcome, students. Welcome to the second part of my video topic, Mass Media and History, Standard 10. As we have already seen, what is mass media? And we have seen mass media is nothing but we are carrying on the information and spreading the news among the people either through a medium, television, newspaper, or by mouth. We have also seen the history of mass media. We have seen the printing technology and the newspapers were introduced in India after the arrival of the Britishers, and people started receiving printed news through newspapers, and newspaper became the first mass media of circulating the information and knowledge among the people. Then we saw the precursor of newspapers. Then we saw Bengal Gazette, Darpan, Prabhakar, Dhanodaya, Kesari, and Maratha. Now, my dear students, we are now focusing on magazines and journals. As we all know, magazines and journal are the periodical publications. The category includes the publications which are weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, 6-monthly, or annual. There may be some chronicles which are published at no fixed time. Now, my dear students, Bal Shastri Jambekar started the first monthly magazine in Marathi. It was named as Digdarshan. Among the periodicals, Pragati, now a journal which was started in 1929, edited by Trimbak Shankar Sezwalkar. He wrote regularly in the historiographical journal of the Maharashtra history and social movement. Currently, there are periodicals devoted to Indian history. Marathi journals such as Bharatacha Itihas आणि संस्कृती, मराठवाडाचा इतिहास परिषद patrika are the best examples related to magazines and journals. Now, I would like to speak on electronic digital journalism. The ultra modern periodical forms as a part of electronic and digital journalism. History is a prime subject of interest for these periodicals as well. Many web news portal, social media, web channel, YouTube make historical content available to the audience and the readers. One example, what I am doing now, and I am publishing it in YouTube. You see, I am not publishing news, but the lessons related to history. So you see, all these are the modern, ultra modern periodical forms where the people get the information. Now, radio. As we all know, first, Indian Broadcasting Company, IBC, a private radio company, was first one to broadcast daily programs. Later on, when the British government came in, they renamed as Indian State Broadcasting Service, ISBCS. On 8th June 1936, it was renamed as All India Radio. After independence, All India Radio became the integral part of the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Initially, it broadcasted governmental programs, what was related to the government, and the governmental schemes which were introduced by the government. It was named as Akashvani on the suggestion of the famous poet Pandit Narendra Sharma. Akashvani broadcasted various entertainment programs, awareness creating programs, literary programs. It broadcasts a special program for farmers, workers, youths, and women. The Vivid Bharati program are broadcasted in 24 regional languages as well as 146 dialects of Indian language. Lately, various new channels have come in. Radio Mirchi are providing radio services now. Now, my dear students, television. Now, when I speak of television, it is an integral part of our life. In our childhood, television was considered to be an idiot box. But now, it's a matter of information which everybody gets it. Now, television, if you see, it is an integral part of every student's life. Now, let me tell you more about television. Delhi Doordarshan Center was inaugurated by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the first Indian president. Doordarshan Mumbai Center began to telecast its program on 1st May 1972. Later on 15th August 1982, color television was introduced. In 1991, Indian government granted permission to the private national and international channels to telecast in India. Thus, it became possible for Indians to watch international events on television. Like, for example, if there is cricket match in Australia or England, you could get a direct telecast through these channels, especially international channels. Now, my dear students, why do we need mass media? Simple, we need mass media to facilitate free flow of information to all strata of society. Editorials, various columns, supplements are essential part of newspapers. Readers are also ensured of the platform to voice their opinion. Newspaper can help in making the democracy stronger. Now, my dear students, if we want to voice our opinion, mass media is the best. Nowadays, you have got mass media which is very easily available. You need not go to Doordarshan, you need not go to Times of India. Your Facebook, which is at the fingertip, your Instagram, and all those social medias through which we could voice our opinion. Now we need to see, should we critically examine or should we critically understand whatever the information given to us is true or false. Now, my dear students, nowadays we find through various social medias there are fake news coming in. Now, it is very much necessary that whatever the news which comes to you, you have to critically examine it and whether this news given by an authentic person or no. You have to know the exact truth and then believe in it. There are various famous events which are unauthentic. I would like to give an example. Like, in a WhatsApp, a message was shown where in the border of UP, the people are standing to enter into the border of UP. But actual speaking, when it was critically examined, it came to know that it was not of Uttar Pradesh. It was some news which was published 3 years ago in the from Mumbai. You see, whatever the news which comes to you, you need to critically examine it and then believe in it. Now, my dear students, mass media and professional opportunities. Now, newspaper have to fulfill the task to provide fresh news to the readers. It is also necessary to unfold the background of the events in the news. At such times, newspaper have to resort to history. While reporting the news in detail, reporters try to compare it with the parallel events which happened in the past. The past event may be printed in a separate frame. Thus, the readers get the access to the additional information. He gets better insights about the current news. My dear students, further, it is said there are newspaper prints columns with the historical information appearing under the heading 50 years ago or 100 years ago. Such columns are based on historical documents or written history. These columns provide historical information about economic, social, political events in the past, also events of historical significance. Now, my dear students, for all this, you should have a person who is having a good historical background. And you see, your history helps you over here. Newspapers occasionally publish supplements to regular edition, special issues. For example, World War I commenced in 1914. Year 2014 marks as the 100th year of this event. In 2017, 75 years are completed after the announcement of Quit India movement. If such things have to be published in the newspaper, you need to have a very good knowledge of history. And then your history will provide you a job opportunity in your newspaper. Now, history is essential in planning programs. For example, Akashvani, they have preserved recordings of all speeches delivered every year by the Prime Minister of India on 15th August. There are television channels, telecast programs on history. Doordarshans and other channels helps to creating interest in history among the people through historical shows and serials. The mythological and historical series like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bharat Ek Khoj, Raja Shiva Chhatrapati attracted large number of people. While producing all these types of program, maintaining accuracy with regards to the presentation of the environment, outfit, weaponry, lifestyle, lingual expression, essential the needs to have deep understanding of history of the concerned period. Currently, channels like Discovery, National Geographic have opened rich treasures of global history for the audience. It enables people to view historical and geographic wonders at home. To make such programs more interesting and entertaining, some part of the serials are actually enacted by the actors, such as the character of heroic men and women, sportsmen, army chief. Besides these serials, about such ancient monuments, forts, histories of empires, and also the histories of culinary art are watched by a large number of people with great interest. Thus, I would like to conclude this lesson by saying that people with deep knowledge of history in respective field are sought out in all above mentioned field. When I say all above mentioned field, I mean to say as one, a person who is presenting the program, a good presenter, a person who is presenting the program, who is giving the reports or reporting, and all such are the opportunities available if you have a very good background of history. So, thank you, my dear students. Thank you for your patient hearing.